Ben Bishop starts for the USA in goal tonight. Jonathan Quick gets the night off. Corey Schneider will be the backup. And Peter Mrazek, who played the second game of the round robin against Europe and lost in overtime, gets the start for the Czechs, and he's backed up tonight by Michael Neuvert. There's a long pass off the wing. TJ Oshie spins and deals into the glove. Kane again. Here's Pavelski, shoots, and a nice save by Peter Mrazek, and he goes around the world to show that he's got it. Waited too long and got checked. McCulloch. Hansel. It's going to be a penalty here. It'll be against Buffalo, and he just took David Pasternak and drilled it into the net. And a shot from the blue line on the delayed penalty call, and McCulloch has scored. So Buffalo won't get the penalty. Instead, the Czechs get a goal. 1-0 Czech Republic.
It's a good example for both these teams what happens when you actually shoot the puck, because so many times great chances, no shot. Pasternak loses it there, gets knocked over, and to the right of your screen, here comes Big Buff there. There's the arm going up for the cross check. Pasternak gets back in, but it's Martin Hansel who's the big body in front of Ben Bishop. You saw the reaction from Bishop. This is what it looks like from Gord Dwyer on the ref cam. His arm is in the air, and Bishop down on his knees, didn't even see that one go by his left side.
And the U.S. coming back. Ryan Kessler to backs Pacioretty, and he lost the handle as he went to his backhand. And Patrick Kane down to the side of the net, a relay out front. They're going to pass it all over the place again. Kane, Parisi, backdoor, Pavelski scores. Well, that time all that pretty passing worked, and it's a 1-1 tie.
You've got three right-handed shots there, all in one-timer positions. So you've got the threat up top if Pat Kane decides that's open. You've got Oshie in the middle from down low, and it almost got stopped. Zdeněk McCulloch was very close to stopping that pass, and it just went through, and a good adjustment there by Pavelski. Instead of one-timing it, he made sure he got a piece of it as it rolled a little bit on him, and then put it underneath the blocker of the goaltender.
Chris crosses with Van Riemsdyk and drops him the puck. Stepan goes to the front of the net, went right after the puck. Kane doesn't want to touch it because it'd be a hand pass. Keeps the line moving here.
And a dreaded whistle. Nobody wants to have a whistle.
Here's Kane with a one-timer and a nice shot. Nice save by Peter Mrazek.
Well, for Kane, he didn't touch the puck, so the whistle didn't go, and then
he could find him and get the puck on his stick. There's an intercepted pass. Michael Berner in with a shot. He's barely played in the game because they've been down to 3 lines. Here's Joe Pavelski with a little room to skate. Snapped a shot that's directed wide, and then came bouncing back to the front of the net. Jake Voracek, another chance to break in, and he's caught from behind by Zach Parise with a good defensive play, and now we're going the other way. Parise with TJ Oshie. Parise tips it right on. Mrazek made the save as the game goes end-to-end wide open. For games like this tournament, and playing exhibition games.
And despite the disappointment for both these teams,
shot by Naklotl, and that bounced off Bishop.
You use this experience to get off to a good start.
Bishop is down, and the puck is drilled into the back of the net. Big scrum in front. I think Milan McCulloch pushed that across the line. He had some help too, and the Czechs are ahead 2-1.
I think Suter was trying to clear the puck away too, and found himself getting caught up. Might have knocked it in. He's the lone guy in front, and he's trying to handle Hansel at first, and then McCulloch behind him, and it's right there on the doorstep. And yeah, he tried to get it away. McCulloch was fighting for that loose puck. You could see the ref cam trying to find that puck in the midst of it, and Suter puts it in his own net, Jim. Watch Ryan Suter here as he tries to clear it away, and he can't get the hook of his stick on to get it in the corner, and that's a bad feeling. And
he's being pushed just as he tried to get a hold of it and keep it out. Naklotl had the 2 shots from the point. It'll probably be Milan McCulloch's goal. I wonder how often the McCulloch brothers scored in the same game.
Exactly.
John Carlson, Patrick Kane. Oshie's in the slot now. Parise at the side of the net again. Carlson, Pavelski, one-timer off the post. Tipped by Parise, then off the post. And the puck stayed out.
And then he ends up with the one-timer from Pavelski getting a piece of it, a double deflection off of Schuster and Parise and off the post.
Jordan. Hemsky tips the puck out to center. Here's a 3-on-1. Michael Frolik drop pass. McCulloch shot off the shoulder of Bishop. Somebody was changing, and that turned it into a 3-on-2 at the last moment.
And Ryan McDonough then didn't notice that, and he pinched in, and he's the one that got caught.
Dmitry Yaskin, the other forward who's barely played tonight, is now back checking. Here's Big Buff. Stops up right in front. Great goal. Justin Abdelkader from Dustin Byfuglien. 2-2 tie.
Jim, add that to the Byfuglien highlight reel we just showed. There's a great example of just the things that he can do. He jumps up on this play. You got two defensemen. Suter's jumping up to who? Byfuglien, his partner on the outside. Quick stop up, but a heads-up play. Cross seam, and Abdelkader was ready to go. Good positioning by him. The speed of Byfuglien backs Polak out. Can't get a stick to stick, and it's in the back of the net.
Now you talked about the good and the bad and the whole package of Byfuglien. This is the beauty of what he can do. Great hands. That's a terrific goal, and Abdelkader had his stick down, ready to go, leaned on it hard, and it's a 2-2 tie.
Yeah, credit Ben Bishop, too. A couple of saves on the odd man rushes that kept that play alive.
Michael Frolik. Sobotka up the middle. Jack Johnson beats him to the puck. Niskanen checked along the boards by Voracek. Frolik. Voracek trying to protect the puck. They score. Sharp angled shot for Andre Schuster. Got it by Ben Bishop somehow. And it's a 3-2 Czech Republic lead. They have their third lead of the game.
I don't know if you saw the reaction of Schuster there, one of just shock. And he's going to his teammates, puts his hand in the air. He wasn't even thinking goal here. He's just collapsing down, and somehow that goes in. Look at his reaction. Oh, okay,
I'll take it.
Let's see, what did Ben Bishop miss here? He didn't get tight. Oh yeah, just had a couple of holes there, and it rolled in. Look at the reaction of Bishop. Bishop somehow looking down going, how the heck did that go through me?
And a little shrug from Andre Schuster. Alex Hemsky breaks out to center. There's Roman Polak again going to the net. Great pass, great goal. Milan McCulloch from Hemsky with Polak driving the net, and the Czech Republic has a 4-2 lead.
What has plagued the U.S. this entire tournament has been odd man rushes. One way, you get down, you got a chance to score here and maybe start cheating in a little bit. There's the play by Oshie behind the net. Puck comes to him. It's high and wide, but it stays in play, and the defense just gets sucked in a little bit. John Carlson stayed in long, and that's a perfectly placed shot up and over the glove of Ben Bishop. Bishop, as you look at the rough cam, Hemsky makes this play, backing McDonough down, and great execution of a 3-on-2.
And here's Byfuglien. Wrap around attempt. Puck is loose in front. Blake Wheeler back in for the United States. Forced to the outside. But Abdelkader back at the blue line gives him the puck. The one-timer bounced off Mrazek. He doesn't know where it is. It's in front of him. And the U.S. gets it back. Johnson, a tip right in front by Kyle Palmieri, and Mrazek made a nice save. To the net, Voracek with a shot that was stopped by Bishop and then almost bounced in for a third for McCulloch. Here's Kane, spins and deals the puck into the corner. There's a hard shot and a nice save by Schneider on a cross-ice pass to David Pastrnak. Andre Schuster holds the puck in. Hansel up front. Here's Pastrnak from Hemsky. Hemsky okay after looked injured at the end of the second period. But he's gone to the bench here and he's in a little bit of discomfort. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's okay.
No, that might be his last one, I would say there, Jim.
Pull yourself off a power play. There's a chance for the Americans, and they've scored shorthanded to make this a 4-3 game.
You know, part of that change for Hemsky, got the power play backed off. They had one man short for a split second and then never really made the read. And credit McDonough with just jumping up ice. Hemsky's making a change here. Davinsky sees that they've got some time. The D are back way off. And Schuster doesn't really have an active stick. You've got Voracek forward on the other side who's trying to stop that middle rush. And as McDonough goes to the net.
Patrick Kane heads for the net. The pass doesn't get to him. Abdelkader couldn't get it through. Polak was back defensively. Zdeněk McCulloch on the other side. Jack Johnson wires a shot. Big rebound. Niskanen a shot. Rebound to the other side. Jack Johnson again. Into Kane. Step on. Abdelkader skates for the front of the net. And the pass comes back to Jack Johnson. Niskanen. Johnson again fires a shot. Reaching in was Plakanis to tip that away. Abdelkader. McCulloch. Tip just wide of the net. Abdelkader throws it at the net. Mrazek is down.
But Peter Mrazek had to be sharp. Puck's going both directions. He finds that one off the backboards just in time to get back to his left to make a save.
It's basically been a no-hitter. But some guys just aren't suited to play in friendly games.
We've seen Bufflin on the American side, and I would say Roman.
A one-goal lead for the Czech Republic. Pavelski, the shoot-in. Mrazek stops the puck. Jordan off the boards by Kane, down the ice. And he just missed it. Just off the side of the net. One last rush in this third period. Patrick Kane leads it. Straight up the middle. 1-on-4. Backhand shot. Deflected out of play with 15 seconds to go in the third period. Kessler won the draw. Suter gathers the puck in. There's a big crowd in front. Penalty's over. Kane across ice. Bufflin's one-timer was a weak one. Back to the front of the net. Pavelski. Suter fires a shot. Off a body off the glass. It stayed in, and that's it. And Dustin Bufflin's after Michael Jordan. And the gloves came off, and he threw a couple of punches, and Jordan went down in a hurry, and it's probably a good thing that he got down on the ice.
And a smart thing. I mean, what a needless end to what's been a disastrous tournament for the United States. No sense in starting to fight now. The fight is gone long ago.
Here's what happened just as the buzzer sounded.
Bufflin's had a bee in his bonnet all night long, and he goes after the Czech defender and then decides to drop it. But wisely, everybody else gets in there, and this thing is over, and maybe mercilessly for the United States.